Hey, what is going on, everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're about to start playing a new game. This game is called Rescue HQ, the Tycoon. I got sent a key for this. This is due out today, the Tuesday the 28th. It's available on Steam. I've also put a link below for a website called CD Keys. If you buy it from there, that helps the channel a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be any cheaper on there than it is on Steam, so just bear that in mind. But I thought we'd give this a go. This is an interesting game. It's a Tycoon game where you start by building a fire brigade, and then you can also build a police and hospital in the same building. So it's quite interesting. I've played a couple of hours of it because I wanted to get to grips with it a little bit, and I thought we could just take a little look. Obviously, let me know what you think in the comments below. But let's start a new game. This is the first level, so there are scenarios. I dubbed the cadet. It does say down over here, basically this is a training map, but also it goes on to endless mode after the training, so you can sort of progress and continue your build from there. The other city is San Francisco. I haven't done this one, but I thought we'll go with Berlin to begin with. Initial funding 100,000, and you have day and night shifts you have to work on. You have this horrible little mayor with a bulbous head.
You in building this HQ. Tell me your name. Wait, what? Oh, you can't. Well, tough luck. I dub the cadet.
Thanks, man. So this is the mayor. He's going to blabber onto us for quite a bit.
We'll set up firefighting, police, and medical departments. You better follow my lead, cadet.
So he's telling us what to do.
First off, let's build up the fire department. Not that I like fire. I mean, it's bright. And if you get close, it's warm and causes delicious, terrible pain. Anyways, you've got some money. Put it to use. Build a fire engine, prepare equipment, and get a hiring desk. You do that, and I'll make sure you have some fire emergencies soon enough.
So what I discovered, obviously you can see here, these dark green areas and light green areas. This is an area that we own already, whereas this area over here is an area that we can expand to. So we've got 3 already built areas. We've got our utility room, our office, and our garage. Now, the problem here is that the garage obviously needs to have access to the outside world. So if we want to expand, we're going to need to have to expand with a garage around the edge here. So that kind of limits our building slightly. But I am going to, I've got this bit. So we can build. So when I click on this, it allows me to bring up a little floor plan, and then I can just drag this out, build here. So now I've got 2 garages, which is quite nice. And I can get a couple of fire engines. E rotates, and I'm just going to plonk this one in right next to the wall here, because as we expand, we can fit more in. Now, there's a couple more things that he told us to do. He told us to go and get an office, and that means we need a desk over here. So let's spin this round a little bit. Can we have it here? We can't have it here. So when you place an item in that can't be placed, it comes up with this massive issue. I quite like how big this is, really letting you know that you messed up, because if you've watched any of my gameplay before, you know I mess up quite a lot. Now, you have to have a locker for every member of staff that you've got, and as you can see, we've got a few members of staff. Down this bottom right hand corner, it's telling us we need to build a garage, a handling office, build a air tank refueling station, and tank storage, and that's what we're going to do next. So if I go to utility, we've got 2 options here. We've got these. I'm going to plonk one there for now, and then we've got this, which will allow us to refuel tanks. So I'm just going to start the game, and we had paused it, and all of these should fill up now. Every little job in the hospital comes up with a little activation button. So as you can see, this person here is going to refill the tanks. So they'll go and fill this one up. And as they do fill it up, they'll take the tanks and they'll get plopped in these things. So we'll end up with air tanks to go. We're just waiting for this fire engine to be built. Oh, this is awkward. Okay. There you go. He's got the tank. He's put it down. Jobs are good. He's going to do it again. I mean, it's a little awkward that he he reaches behind and grabs that. But, you know, sexual harassment case waiting to start. Okay, and now our fire engine should be built.
Look at that. A
And
fire
we're done.
department.
Nice. Good work,
Now
me.
I can start to forward fire issues your way. Obviously,
I hate this
keep
man
growing
so
your
much.
department. You'll even be able to handle kittens and trees.
I hate this man so much.
We will definitely need more manpower if we are to. New hires are usually having the muscle.
Okay. We don't need to listen to him too much. We are going to build a corridor, and it's going to come all the way down here like so. Has to be too wide, and we're going to build another one. Maybe to about here so we can have a room on the end. Costs a lot of money, but we've got a little bit of cash. Okay. So I could expand this out a little bit more. Not like that, though. And we could think about getting a training room in here, but what I'd like to do is expand this office a little bit more. Because actually, instead of just having this as an office for just the fire brigade, we can expand it out and have it as an office for everyone. What I might do is just eke it out here a little bit. Oh, we didn't realise I hadn't used all the room. Let's eke it out this way a little bit, and then we'll get our corridor again. And we'll bring that down here. Now, we have our first emergency to go deal with, so let's go and have a little look. Okay.
Here, you respond to emergencies and make the tough decisions that determine the safety of the city. The best part? This is also how you earn money.
That is the best
Choose
part.
carefully which vehicles, crew, and equipment to send out, as they will be unavailable until this emergency is resolved.
Okay, so what this shows us is where the emergency is. It's over by the river. There's an elevator crisis. An elevator alarm has been triggered in an office building downtown. It seems some of the employees are trapped inside. Limited quality of pumpkin spice latte. So we have to send out crew and a vehicle and equipment. Now, we don't have any breaching gear. We haven't been able to review and investigate that yet. Research, that's the word. But we have got some firefighters over here. And some of them will have specializations. They are all rookies at the moment, but this is suggesting I send 4. It's exactly what we're going to do. I can't send any equipment. This firefighter here counts for 2 because he's got 2 firefighting. So, even though we haven't got the equipment, because we're sending the extra firemen, I think... Oh no, it's still giving us a 100% chance of success, which is quite nice. So we are going to remove one of these. No, we're not. We're going to add them back. I hadn't selected the vehicle. Now we're at 100% and we can dispatch. So off they go. So let's come and have a little look. These guys are going to run around here. I could put a door in here and give them slightly easier access to this because they have to go and get changed. They're all going to get in the fire engine. And off they go.
The national holiday is about to start. People usually celebrate with tons of fireworks. Expect a lot of fires in urban areas during that time.
Okay, I hear you. So over here, what this is telling me is that there is a national holiday coming up where barbecues and fireworks. Expect an increase in house fires. I hear you, mate. I hear you. I am going to grab our garage and expand this out to here. Because I'd like to try and keep all my fire engine stuff in the same place. Now, we have a couple more fire engines that we can unlock. And these normally cost these points up here, reputation points, but they didn't cost anything to do these ones. So this is a 3-seater fire engine. And it only has 1 water tank. But I think we're going to pop it down. And then the question is, do we get the other one, which is one with a ladder in? And I think the answer to that is probably yes as well. It's a lot of money to spend, but I think it's going to be worth it. Let's head back up here, because I'd like to get our training room down. And I think I'm going to just take up so much room for now. We can expand out if we need to. I wish I hadn't gone quite as far, if I'm honest. There we go. I do quite like the deleting of stuff and placing of stuff. It's pretty good on that front. So we're going to need a door, so let's get that in down here. And then I can unlock this. And this is the only thing I can put down right now, is the fire bucket training. We'll put that down. Move over here. Okay, nice. So our fire brigade have come back, as you can see.
Now your rookies can train for emergencies. Check the applicants tab in the crew menu. Some rookies are willing to join our little cult. Our cult. So much fun.
Okay. So this dude eventually will shut up.
Souls, finding applicants requires manning recruitment desks. Some may also join after completing objectives. Keep in mind that every crew member needs a locker.
Okay, I don't think I clicked this, but essentially that was telling us how much money we earned and the reputation that we got. So we've got that.
Let us keep.
He's going to keep talking.
If you do not provide enough food, rest, and other times though.
Okay, I hear you.
Anyway,
so
if they don't.
All right, Jesus. He's so desperate to talk. So these people want food and stuff, and we haven't got any of that. There's a couple of things I'm going to do over here. I am going to... this utility I'm going to expand out, because actually it's one of the biggest rooms we'll end up with. Oh, God. I'm so rubbish at placing walls in this game. Right, I'm going to expand this out just because this is where we'll end up with a lot of people. Not right now, we don't need to do it, but it's also going to have equipment in and stuff. We'll probably continue to expand this out. But I need to make sure I've got room for everything else. Okay, so these guys, they want a kitchen, which I'm going to put right at the top here. I've got a corridor down there, so I'm going to put this right at the top. This is our little kitchen. We're going to get a door in here. And for now, we're just going to get a couple of fridges and a few chairs. Just one fridge and a few chairs, I think, for now. There you go, just a couple. All right. So that's our kitchen put in. And I think what we'll do is we'll also put in a bathroom up here. Like so. And we'll grab our corridor and run this down here. This bathroom's a little big, but it will hopefully allow us to expand in the future. Bathroom, what do we need? We need some showers. And we need some toilets. So little feet show you where they're gonna come enter from. So that should be enough to get the rest of those things happy, and that should mean we don't get anyone sacked because we have a bathroom and we have a bedroom. And we now need a bedroom. So if I go into here and choose bedroom, okay, interesting. We've reached the end of shift number 1. We now have a new set of shifts changing, so I can click this. I'm going to get some new people. Now this room area I've left here should hopefully just be big enough for a bedroom, even though I put it in as a bathroom. There you go. Okay, and then we can get some beds, and we can put a few just down here like so. Right, okay, so we've got our bedrooms being built. We haven't got any applicants yet, I don't think. We can't hire anyone. We've got some sinks we need to put in. Look at us tick all these boxes. We're doing a grand job. Bathroom. I'm just going to put a couple of sinks in over here, I think. Just there. Now, you can put walls in. So I could put like an individual wall in here. Can I do one more? Can. And then we could put showers on this side here as well. So we can kind of expand this as we go, which I quite like. Okay. So we're running a little short on money for what we're doing, but we should, hopefully, be ready to keep going, move on to our next set of objectives. People are training, people are just hovering around doing nothing. Got a resting crisis, well, our beds are there, so we should be good. As you can see down here, now our fire engine's been out. We've started to get a little bit of wear on the fire engine. It's fine for now, but we'll need to keep an eye on that. Applicants, okay. So a new fireman, going to be a rookie. We can either hire them on the day shift, hire them on the night shift. This is how much they're going to cost. We're going to get them on day shift, and we're going to speed this up a little bit. So our storage is full for our tank. So I think what we'll do while we're here is we'll squeeze just another one of these down.
Don Carlito, in his unending wisdom, has decided to rat out his peers. The trial happens at the end of the week. Make sure his old friends don't get too close to him at the trial.
Okay, so we've got a task, another task to make sure we get the mafia boss to the court case, we're going to need a police van, 8 police officers, and some SWAT gear. So that's fine. Because what we should be able to do is keep our firemen and our police force using the same space, I'm hopeful. And we can put some cars in here. Last time I did this, I had unique spaces for everybody, so I had like their own offices and stuff. But I'm thinking we can do an alright job with this. And we've got this space here for other areas if we need them. Okay. Where are you going? I thought you'd be going to the kitchen. No? Okay, fine. Don't want to go to the kitchen? Now he's going to the kitchen. Everybody's running to the kitchen. No, you're running somewhere else. Okay, change of shift again. We can do that. This last little menu, just while you're here, just shows you the resources. So we've got 16 air tanks. We are filling up this one here as well, so we should have a few more by the time this is done. We've got a fire. Didn't make any kind of noise, I don't think, when that came in. But again, we need some breaching gear. So another elevator has been triggered downtown. We haven't got any... breaching gear, so we're just going to go with what we've got. I'm going to send them out in the big fire engine. So the issue here becomes that these 2 fire engines only have 3 seats. So actually sending this guy out, if we send 6 firemen out to this one, you can see that it's not increasing at all. But the problem we've got is that so many of these down here are rookies. So if I sent 2 of these guys and 3 of these guys, still only get to 60% because these guys don't count as firefighters. So I'm going to send all of them, I think, and hope we don't have another fire. Even if I had another fire, I wouldn't have enough people to send there. So we're going to send everybody. Everybody's going on that fire brigade call to help some people out of a lift. That's how we care about our citizens of this city. Okay. I do quite like that there's other areas of the city. I mean, you can't really see much of it, but there's a couple of blocks, so you know, it'd be nice if the fire engine actually drove down the road and you could see things happening in the background. That'd be quite nice. Or even if you could actually go to the fire calls, that'd be quite nice as well. But for now, I think it does its job.
The celebrations are about to start. Be ready to respond.
We are. I mean, we sort of are. I sent our fire brigade out for 3 hours and now this is starting. Let's speed this up a little bit and hope we don't get any calls. There is something we can do. If we're in a real pickle, we can spend a reputation to kind of bypass calls. But we're successful. We got $2,100 and another 50 reputation. Now, reputation, as we go, will unlock certain things. So if I click on this, you'll be able to see that in the office we've got police station and a few other things. So maybe the office wasn't the best one to show you, but if I go on training, you can see that for fire brigade, when I get to 700 points, I'll be able to unlock the obstacle training course or the barrel training course. So that's pretty cool. This menu gets a bit messy, so I'll turn that off for now. Our fire brigade are back. They do all have various levels of stamina and other things. This thing annoys me, right? Because it's constantly telling me about a chair. I don't know why it's constantly telling me about a chair, but it's constantly telling me about a chair. I think it's trying to get me to move the chair, even though I don't want to. We've got another applicant, so let's head over to the applicants, because I think we want to try and keep these things as level as possible and make sure we've got enough people. We've got another call. Okay. Some stray fireworks to start a small fire in the neighborhood. Let's be quick and extinguish them so people can continue to have a good time. So we need to take 4 firemen, a couple of oxygen tanks, or 1 oxygen tank, and some water. So we're going to take 1 extra fire person. We've got a couple of normal ones as well, so we can send those out. We've got 100 reputation. We need a little bit more. We've got another call. Okay, so this time we need 5 firefighters. We're not going to be able to do that. We've got 4, sort of. We're going to need 2 fire engines because we don't have enough people, and we're going to need some oxygen tanks. 90% chance we manage to deal with this. So we're taking a ladder, which we don't need. We're taking 2 extra water tanks, which we don't need. But we have to take 2 fire engines if we want to take 2 people or 4 people. Now, we need to take them because we want to get them trained up as soon as possible. Let's just hope we don't get any more calls while they're out and about. The good news is these aren't lasting too long. So yeah, I'd rather they didn't just vanish as they drove off. It'd be nice to see them go down the road and do some bits and pieces, but no, it is what it is, I guess. So these little icons are telling us that nobody is working here. And this over here tells us how many people are idle, so we can keep an eye on our stuff. I still don't know why this chair thing pops up. I mean, it disappears when I do that, but when I go back into this, it just seems to want to talk to me about a chair. Your guess is as good as mine. I think I just built a chair somewhere. Okay, so we can complete this one. And our other ones come back. They did it as well. So we got...
The common area is complete. Terrific. Don't forget to add on to those spaces as your team grows.
Okay, nice.
Time to build the police department. Those city hall fools really allow private police to hold suspects. Now, you better build holding cells and have some police crew ready for processing.
Okay, so now they're telling us that we can build police. So I'm going to unlock the lockers. I'm going to spin them round. And you saw I put a wall down here, so I can now put some police lockers in here for now. There we go. Nice. We're going to swap shifts.
Let's set up a basic precinct so our people can go out and fight crime.
Okay, we need to expand our garage to the edge of this wall here. And then we need to get a couple of squad cars in, I think. So let's put these down here. We haven't got a door for this, so that's the reason we can't put that down. I'm just going to get a couple for now. They can only hold 2 people, I think, possibly. Let's get a door here. And I guess we'll get one in up here. Okay. So it tells us what we need. So we need a police cruiser, which we're now building. Police desk, so we need a little bit more for this stuff, which is fine. So I find that this is a bit weird. It doesn't always allow me to move the stuff I want to move. Like I'm clicking on this. I don't know if it's because someone's sitting on here. I feel like I'm buying chairs constantly. Okay. So over here, we're going to come in here. We'll move that chair at some point. We're going to buy... Let's unlock these. We need a police desk. So I'm going to put that there. We need a... Oh, we got a fire. Okay, let's just quickly place one of these down. And... Okay, I got it. Let's come over here. Let's come and deal with this first of all. So we only need one. So I'm going to take these 2 fire trucks. I'm going to take you, and you 2. And then we need a tank as well. We're up to 100. Stray fireworks in the neighborhood. Up here we can ask for help, and that means that we'll kind of park that we'll park that case for a little bit. So I built a filing cabinet. I also need to build where's the office gone? I also need to build some of these. No, some of one of these. Let's get another one of these squeezed in, can I? Okay, it hasn't come up with a warning, so I think we're alright. Okay, so they're getting built. We've got our things. Police desk. Surely that's a police desk, is it not? I mean, this feels like a police desk. What have I built that's not a police desk here? So if I go back into... Oh, office. This is a police desk, and this is a police hiring station. Have I built 2 of the wrong thing? I have. I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's get this in down here. And I might... See, why did it let me pick that one up? Let's get rid of that one. Oh, now I can pick you up. I see. Okay, let's spin you round a little bit. I'll put you over there. Right, we've completed that one. Nice.
Enforcement is up and running.
Okay, so we've got a policeman doing some work over here. One of the things I saw that we needed, we've got a load of things we can build, was relaxation. So let's come up here and fit in a small relaxation room, I think. We don't need a huge one, so let's. We do need a holding cell. Let's get one of these in here. Again, we don't need a huge holding cell. Relaxation. Let's get the feeling we're going to need some more rooms. I think I might have peaked too soon with this. But anyway, let's get that in there. And have a door up here as well. And then we can get some of these in. Nice little cushy areas to sit, look. Okay, that'll do. Holding cell, we need a bench and a door. Got another alarm call. Let's just get a couple of these in here somewhere. Okay, and now let's head off to this emergency. So, we'll take you guys. Guess we'll take this. Let's take these two, just in case we have a fire that needs more than one water tank. Look good. Okay, off you guys go. So holding cell is happening. Got a couple of staff that we can hire. We should definitely do that. So let's hire you and hire you. What else have we got happening? What else have we got happening? There was loads of stuff going on over here. So we could get the door kicker for the police. I think that feels like a wise idea. So this one allows the police to run and kick some doors down. What else have we got up here? A couple of more filing cabinets. Okay. I think we might get another police desk as well. Can I fit it in here? I can, nice. I cannot fit it in here. Okay, let's put this... What if I was to put this here like this, and then... that there like that? Does that work? Nice, okay. Let's complete this one. So another emergency dealt with. People are coming back. They're hungry. They want some dinner. We probably need in our kitchen... Oh, our shifts are changing. We probably need in our kitchen another fridge, I think. And possibly some more places to sit. But let's not worry about it. Okay. We've got our first police emergency. Someone broke in renowned video store and made away with some masterpiece 90s TV show collections. We need to drag the local flea marks. Okay. So we're going to send a couple of police in one cruiser. That's all they're going to do. They're off. They're off. They're going to do it. Okay. Got another person we can recruit. And again, early days, we just want to keep getting people in. Get out of the way. There's an emergency. Where's our other... There we go. Okay, nice. They're already in there. So this is happening. This is going to happen. 3 days this is going to take. And then we've got a few days till we get to the mafia boss. So the other thing that we want to keep an eye on is actually in utilities, because this is where we want to start unlocking some of this other stuff. So as you can see, one thing that's come up a couple of times is breaching gear. And you obviously want to go to these emergencies with the best chance of completing it. We know we need SWAT gear. So we want to try and save up to get to those sorts of levels. Oh look, what are the chances? It wants me to build some chairs. Okay. So we've got room to... we've used all of our rooms. So if we need any other rooms, we'll be in trouble. Like, there's medical over here we can start building. But it's going to have to wait. We could buy this when we get to this place for 45k. We're not there yet, so let's not. I think we just need to speed it up a little bit. So let's go. Holy crap. Okay. What have we got going on? We've got an emergency here, some fireworks. Let's send you guys... Oh no, let's send you guys out. Okay. Okay, and we want some air tanks. You've got everything else you need. Let's hope this one doesn't need a ladder. I should have checked. No, we just need 4 fire brigade, 1 tank. Off you go. Nice. So these guys are going to head out. I don't know why this pulls out and then reverses back in. It's all a bit weird. Oh, we got this one. I forgot about this. Okay, so high power engine. We don't have that. And we need 4 police officers. We don't have that either. How about 3 police officers? 88% chance of completing it. Not fantastic. Good luck. Good luck, fellas. Good luck.
The holiday is almost over. We'll see it through.
Yes, we will. Okay. Okay, so these guys are heading off. Everyone is leaving our police station apart from one little fire brigade person. People are back. We completed a few things, so let's move these out of the way. We're almost up to enough money to buy this area, although... what is it with these chairs? Drives me mad. Okay. We can't get rid of the chair. I still don't understand the chair thing. Right. So we've got a few more things we can buy. In utility, we could actually unlock some stuff. So we can unlock the submersible pump, but I think we'll pass on that for now. We've got the police guys back. It's 96%. We still need a high power engine, which we don't have. But we're going to send people out anyway. We're up to 480. And that means we can buy a SWAT van. And we need one of these. So let's unlock it. And let's... we don't probably need it right this second. But let's get the van in there. I think that was Alexa. I apologise if you just heard Alexa. Right. Right. We're looking pretty good. Things are going fairly well. We need more XP so we can get some more items in the area. We need some police guys to be able to do some of this stuff, so we need some more recruits. But we can just keep ploughing along, I think. This room needs to be far bigger than it actually is as it goes. These guys are all hungry. We should have enough people. I wonder if they just need more chairs. After all the chair talk, I wonder if they just need more chairs. So you can get a kitchen. Let's just get a couple more chairs in here. Okay. You're still telling me about chairs. I don't understand why. Okay, we did it. We did it. People are back. We've got a couple of things that need maintenance. Let's get people on that. Our van is done, which is nice. So I think we can get bunk beds if we wanted to unlock those. We could get this weight thing if we wanted to train rookie firefighters and police, but we don't for now. Let's head over here. We've got a shift change, and let's head out to this emergency. Elevator alarm has been triggered. We can't really help you that much, but we'll send a couple of people to you. There you go. Have those. You'll notice I send these two first, mainly because sometimes you can get ones that need more firefighters, and this has more water and stuff in. I haven't yet had a case that came up with the ladder. I'm sure there will be some, but I haven't had any of those yet. So, okay, so this list obviously shows us what employees we have and where they are. I can hire a couple more people, and I will do that. They're straight in to do some training. And there you go, you can see him kicking down the door and passing water back and forth. I like it. Okay, we've got another emergency, so let's go have a little look. Some stray fireworks, what are the chances? I think this bar is XP going along the top rather than tiredness. Okay, and we need air tanks. Let's just take one of those. Okay, off you lot go. We've only got one firefighter left, so... Okay, these guys are doing paperwork over here, and I think that means our money goes up with each one they complete. A little bit annoyed that this monitor has nothing on. We all know you're pretending. We can have a look at the finance report, and this will show us where we're going to be at the end of the week. We can also convert reputation into money if we wanted to, and take a city grant if we wanted to. But I think as we solve crimes, as we put out fires, as we deal with crimes, that will increase and change. So we don't need to worry too much about it. Another thing that annoys me slightly, our fire brigade is out, but all of our our air tanks are here. Pretty sure they took some with them. Okay, you can take this one person with you as well. Off you lot go. Okay. And we'll put some maintenance on this. We just have to keep an eye on the maintenance while we're doing things. But okay, so we got stuff. We could start building a hospital once we buy this, but we need more money. So as you can see, let's have a little look at this. So financial report was saying this we're going to be 7,000 in debt. That's gone down to 4,000. So anything we make after this will be profit. Nice, I like it. And our reputation, our overall ranking is 100%, which is nice. Try and keep the maintenance on these as we go, because there's nothing worse than a broken down fire engine or police car. Okay, we've got another recruit. And another another police case resolved. Okay. Now, one of the things that comes with the police van is SWAT gear, I think. So we've got that covered. But we also still need the 8 police officers, which I don't think we have at the moment. Okay, another one. What's happened? Some stray fireworks. What are the chances? Even though the holiday's finished, stray fireworks. So we are still in a national holiday. I see. Okay, I'll let you off then. Right, so let's send... You know what? Let's send some of these guys. There you go. Off you lot go. So they do get tired as well, so you have to just manage some of that as you go. So we're almost at a place where we can buy this, but you can see this park is going to get in the way of some expansion. And again, we need to keep some of the area clear for ambulances and the like. Okay, well now we need a ladder. Typically, we need a ladder. A pigeon has entered a ventilation shaft. Just let it die. I haven't got any more fire engines. I'm going to send all these guys out. Off you go. Have fun. Okay, we're at 481. Financial report says we're going to lose 585 bucks. Let's speed this up a little bit. So another one complete. We can do that. Now I think hopefully that means if I go into utility, I should be able to buy... What is it I needed? What did I need? SWAT gear. Let's just go to garage, because I think the police van comes with SWAT gear. So I think we should be fine with that. Let's send some guys out for these. So if you take the police van, you're covered the SWAT gear. I like it. No, you're not covered with the SWAT gear. Oh, you only needed one, so you've got the SWAT gear that you need. Perfect. Okay. What about this? We need 2 police officers, angry citizens. That's fine. You can take this person with you as well. There you go. Nice. We failed it. Oh, rubbish. Our rating's gone down to 94. That is disappointing. Where was I? I was looking at this. So we know we've got SWAT gear. Should we get this breaching gear? We've seen it come up a few times. Because I think we've got everything we need other than the numbers for this. Everything is 500. Oh, God. How did this happen? Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that one. We can do... We can't do this one either. And we can't do this one. 42 minutes till they get back. So we can hold on. As you can see, we can fit some of these when they get back. So let's leave this for the time being. We'll let this tick down a little bit. Okay, so we know that riot gear has come up. Every time I go down this bottom half of the screen, it tries to make me move now. What else have we got? We've got this putting fires out in barrels. going to change shift. Oh, maybe that is the answer we need. Maybe now, if I go to these, admittedly we've only got one car, but I can send people out to them. I mean, it feels a little wrong, but there you go. You lot head off to that one and we'll wait for the others to come back. Nice. Okay. Oh, they're not back, officially back. Okay, fine. Are you officially back now? Okay, so you take this. Need one more. Okay, let's... Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go do this one. And for this one, we're going to spend some of our RP to earn points. Okay, what was I doing with my RP? I can't really remember. I was trying to decide what to buy. Because like in the garage, I could unlock the police high-speed vehicle. In the office, we could get the detective's desk. But I think we'll get the... I think we'll get this. Nice, okay. And then we'll try and squeeze this in somewhere. There we go. We'll just get one for now. Okay. So this is like riot control gear. That might help us with the thing that's coming up, maybe. Get someone down here to fix this. Got another applicant. We need 8 police officers, so we need to get our hiring boots on. Are they a thing? And we need to spend some money over here. Okay. So you can only have a limit of 600. This does increase as time goes on, but you can only have a limit of 600 while certain things are happening. How much is this one? This is 13,000, but I've got to wait until the trial thing is done, so that's fine as well. We did this one. We've got another emergency. Send you lot. You can have 4 of those. And I guess you take this one? Just because we saw the ladder one come up, we'll take that one. Okay. So haven't got any idle policemen. And it's sometimes good just to have an idle person just in case a job come in. Because what might happen is you might find that we arrest a criminal and then we have to sort of prosecute them in the holding cell or process them in the holding cell. And you get things like paperwork that you have to then work on. Okay, couple more people. Okay, we'll get you and we'll hire you. Another emergency done. I like it. You lot are doing a grand job. So this doesn't take any points. So let's get one of these in, I think. Okay. So we could unlock in the relaxation room. We could unlock a couple of different chairs. Could unlock bunk beds, which might be wise actually, considering the amount of people we're starting to get in here. This kitchen feels like it might not be a horrendous shout, actually. Let's do it. There we go. We've got a little kitchen in there as well. It'd be nice to get some tables, chairs and stuff in there, but fine. This will do for now. I really wanted to get to the point where I can show you the hospital, but it feels like we're going to need to complete this to do that. Hospital's a bit of an odd one. You kind of build a hospital room and then you have various emergencies that happen. So this is quite interesting. We've got 2 different sets of people that need to go to this one. So let's just have a quick look at this one. It probably makes sense to check before we send people out. Okay, so let's send you with 5 firefighters in. Okay. You've got 1 water tank, and then we need to send you with 2 police officers. Perfect. Something to do with a drunk person. Smoke coming out, a local business. Okay. can take these two, and then you need some tanks. There you go. Perfect. Just about perfect, unless we get another crime. Or cool, and then we're in trouble. Right. So another one complete. Great. Look at all these cars getting ready to go out. Jeez. Busy time. Busy time. Okay. So we're getting closer to this Mafia trial. And I think what we'll probably do is maybe put a cut in here. I have to say, when I got the key for this, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sold on it. I'm not a massive fan of the graphics. Kind of get what they're going for, but I'd like it to have just a little smidgen more personality about the people. I mean, you can, if you're not always selecting a chair, I think you can click on people. And it tells you a little bit about them, but not a lot.
Your first suspect. Your police brought one into the HQ to be detained.
Thanks for that. So it tells you a little bit about who they are, but I'd like a little bit more detail down here. Okay, so we've got a suspect. We'll just quickly handle this suspect. As you can see, that suspect, I think, is down here. Standing down here. Come on. I don't know why they came back in the fire engine, but they did. Don't question it, all right? So they're going to go in the holding cell, and then they're going to get a little job above their head. If I click on this, a police officer is going to come in here and process them. And we'll earn money for that as well. So essentially, as I was telling you about the hospital, I can show you a little bit about it. If I click on this and go to medical, you can see that we have a triage station, a burns unit, an ICU, all sorts of other stuff, radiology and all sorts of other stuff going on down here. And you can just basically build a medical room and have all those things in there as well. It doesn't quite fit with the rest of stuff. You know, the rest of stuff makes sense, but you end up with everything in one room, which feels a bit weird. You know, you got a burns machine next to a triage machine next to an x-ray machine. Doesn't quite make sense to me, but it's another level of the game. You know, they can use the same items here and up here, so you know, it kind of makes sense to then just have one big wing for a hospital that keeps expanding, and over here having, you know, expanding these things out as and when you need. Because I don't think there's a massive amount more rooms that appear. As you can see, we've got everything selected. It's just more items inside that room. And then you get some outside stuff as well, which is like a helicopter area and all sorts of other bits and pieces. What do I think? I actually quite enjoy it. I meant to sit down yesterday and I end up playing for 2 or 3 hours. Today I meant to record this for about 20 minutes and just say, you know, these are my thoughts, but I wanted to show you as much as I can really of the game. I have to say I'm enjoying it. It's not blown me away, but as a casual little Tycoon builder, it's a fun little game. I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. If you're going to get the game, the link below for CDs, keys, but you can also get the game on Steam. If you buy it via CD keys using the link below, that will directly help the channel. But as I say, it is available on Steam as well. We're missing some dogs, but we're going to send these people out anyway, and we're going to call it here. If you want to see some more of this, you're going to have to let me know in the comments, and we'll continue this series through. But thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.